I'm back. I am back. Sorry about that. Let's let this, hopefully. Yeah, okay. It's finding itself, sort of, hopefully. Yeah, give it a second. Alright, we're back. For reals. Sorry, internet blipped a second. As I obviously typed. We're here. Oh. I'll go another about 10 minutes, definitively. I'll probably we have to decide from there because, you know, I don't want to... Yeah. But, you know, I'm here. Hi. Boop. There. I could give the cows food, but I'm honestly satisfied with where they're at for when they'll be fully grown. I'll just kill the whole lot of them. Get plenty of beef, get plenty of XP. It'll have me doing well for a while. And that's all I really care about. Also, the guy over here. I know he's in... Yeah, he's not. He's got a bed, hasn't he? Where's he gone? He hasn't gone to bed yet, can he? I don't normally go to bed quite yet. Yeah. He's probably flirting somewhere. You know, that's a little concerning. You? No. You. No. You. Thank you. Thank you. I could have done the other guy, but I did you this time. Oh. Babby making. I'm not interested. Honest. Yeah, okay. Another babby. That's good. I mean, I'm just trying to get some, new villagers. That was kind of horrible. I hope that wasn't actually a chicken. That wasn't intentional. Where it looked like it landed. I hope it wasn't landing there. Whew. That was awkward. Alright, plenty of seeds. We have chickens down a hole. We have 2 stacks. You know, I'm going to save these for now. I'm going to make a proper chicken farm later. Which means I'm going to probably save the eggs. Or rather, I am going to save the eggs, but I think I will do that just to put in one of the buildings just to be, I don't know. Or maybe the underground resistance. They have chickens. Eventually. I mean, I'm not there yet, but soon. To be. Ba-ba-dee-doo, doop-a-doop-a-da. Over we go. Yeah, gave you that. I honestly need more, I think I need no, 10 more. Yeah, 10 more. I just need 10 more sugarcane. And then that'll be good. Just 10. And then I can find out what's next on the village, the feather falling 4. Honestly, I still prefer to be able to go through and see what other things there are. That's the other thing I don't like about the new, where they want to do it. For someone who likes to just see what there is, knowing effectively what there will be is kind of boring. Like, what's the point in checking then, if I don't see what I want to see for, like, a first trade? Why bother checking the rest? Rather than, maybe they'll have something else that I want. You know, I mean, you never know. Actually, I should carry this around with me for now. And it's raining. You know, maybe I could see where... I guess the creeper must have come from, a little farther back. Let's just quickly make a couple torches. Just maybe one. And then just kind of spread it out the light just a little bit. Honestly, this tricks you into thinking it's lighter than it is. There. Also I should do that one, but I didn't. I have 6. I have sticks, I think. I have no sticks. What have I got? I'll just do one of these. Make some quick sticks. And make another 4 torches just to finish lighting up that area around there. Yeah. And just to be certain. There. And there. Everything else should be pretty lit up. Like, seriously. Even in the village, like, it doesn't necessarily look like it, but it is. There is lighting. Here, it just doesn't look like there's as much lighting. I mean, there's not lighting here necessarily. That's probably where I should fix things a little bit, but like everywhere else, I've got mostly hidden lighting, except for down here because I haven't done the hidden lighting yet. So, yeah. But there will be. All right, off we go. Boop. Boop. Over. Over. Yeah. I just need another. Now we figure it down to less than 8. I need 7. I need 7 pieces of paper to find out what's next. That's it. Make that 6. Also, it's kind of weird that it doesn't go in your... It doesn't make the sound when it goes into your inventory. It feels like it should. Let's see. Nobody here. I have an emerald. The question is, do I do this guy? Oh yeah, I see where the professions they picked. Of course they did. Alright, you know what? Yeah, you get another one. Honestly, I don't need that many. If I'm being totally honest. But I want him to level up. And just to see what's next. And then I think I'll have a better chance after that. Yeah. Huh, I wonder if a cow escaped. Or if they're adults now. I bet they are. I bet they are. Yeah, but I can't do it right now. It's too dark. Or it's not dark per se. It's just... It's raining. Don't... The moment I can sleep, I'll sleep. But I can't yet. So we go over to... We go do things. We go check again. Honestly, this is probably the most boring thing I could do, but... I'm honestly curious. What is next? Alright, 22. I only need 2 more. Only 2. And that is done. Check the sea. Let's go through. Question is, should I do this? Like I said, I do think I want to wait. The problem is, I don't... I do wish you could sleep during just a rainy day. Like, not just thunderstorm, but like rain. So it feels like you should be able to, you know? I mean, why wouldn't you sleep when it's raining? Or sleep more, at least. Or if we're at least gonna go with the, well, you can't sleep, then light level wise, I feel like it, because I have found, unfortunately, if it's raining, the light level can get too low. That feels a little shaky with the logic. If the reason you can sleep through the night and during thunderstorms is to keep mobs from spawning, then shouldn't the same be said for if it's a rainy day? I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm not like... It's just one of those things where it's like... I've just had them spawn one too many times while it was raining. I'm like, but how did this monster spawn? In theory, it's not able to. Let's just look around some more. Yeah. In theory, this guy will become something else. Or that guy. Though I suppose what I could do is I could give him a lectern to see if he'll turn into a librarian, but really, why would I? I mean, I want to, but I haven't built the walls. I haven't done anything, and I honestly, I am just trying to get my ability to have an axe. That is my big aim right now, is potentially the 30 levels needed. Afterward, we could focus on getting the 28 emeralds, but for now, so you know, you. What do you get? What's your next book? You also said mending! I don't need mending! Why is that the most, like... Why am I always... Like, I have a better mending. Oh, he looks so proud, too, to be doing mending. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, you're offering me a good trade, you feel? Okay. Actually, he has a chance. The others do have chances at, not... having other trades. I should upgrade all of them just to see what they all are. I just haven't yet. I should, though. Do I have the ability... I mean, I have books. I have, do I have ink? Yeah, I have a little bit of ink, and I have... No feathers. Honestly, I don't need the feathers, but, it's tempting. Wait, I have a feather. I have a feather. You know what? That one guy, if he's still offering that trade, I'll do it for him. Just this once. Just this once, Mr. Emerald Dude. Please still be you. Yeah, you. Perfect. Well, I suspect he'd rather I buy, Alright, now we're gonna go over to this other guy and go give him one of this. Just to see what his next trade is. If it's a good trade, not you. That'll be that. Also, I'm up to 15, level 15. Nice. Yeah, what is your next? Okay. 26 flint. Or 2 emeralds for a bow. I don't think I'd ever need that much flint, so you know what? Sure, let's go see if I have any flint. Flint would be... I don't even know where I'd keep it. I have 9 here. I'm 9 here, but that doesn't mean anything. Ironically. Because I could just go down and see if I have more flint there. Alright, let's go down and see. how much flint we have down below. If I have enough, sure. Because honestly, I don't need arrows. Even if, like, no matter what, I don't need arrows. Yeah, let's just go see if we have any flint. Because I don't want to have to do it the hard way again. Let's see. What do we got in here? We have not got any flint in here. Yeah, we got some flint. Okay, yeah. And that's not including going to my old base. I'm sure I have some flint there too. And I'm just checking over here to see if I have any flint over here. I don't think I've got any flint over here, but you never know. I know I have some flint down below, but I'm not going back down below until I get a new axe. But I can sell him. Okay, maybe I'll go down for the flint. Yeah, I'll do that. But that's all I'll do. I'm not gonna stick around. Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that gravel is necessary, I don't have a gold farm, so I can't get, like, infinite gravel. But if it wasn't for that, I mean, yeah. I know what I would be doing right about now. But I'm not gonna. Up we go. Oh, whoops, wrong way. Up, up, up to go down, down, down. I need a better way. I really do. Actually, I might be able to go straight. Considering how much down is required. Down we go, though. Into here. Into here. Honestly, I shouldn't have brought my axe with me. I knew it, but it just, I didn't do what I needed to do, and yeah. Again, though, like, everything else survived other than torches and that. It's a little odd. Oh yeah, I should also grab the other things I need down here. But let's see how much flint we have without doing anything else. If I have enough to do... I don't think I'm going to have enough to do, like, 2 things of it. But that'd be hilarious if I did without ever having to, do anything. Hey, yo, dirt. I swear I had some flint. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of flint. How are you, dirt? I hope you're doing well. I'm regretting my actions. I'll grab this, though. I'm sorry to hear that you're awake. I might have found this, too. We're gonna see what we could do with this. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that, you get some sleep soon. Because that's definitely not healthy. I hear monsters. I'm not going after monsters. But yeah, that does not sound pleasant at all. I'm about to give up, though, on my quest to see what I can do tonight. But, yeah. Although, I should just... Alright, there we go. I wish there was something... Other than killing a ton of mobs, I do wish there was a better way to get XP. I know you can kill a ton of mobs. I'm not gonna... Welcome back, a boot. I'm still trying to get a, at least somewhat close to the ability to get an axe. I'm still not there. It's heartbreaking. Although I'm at level 15 now, so I've gone up about 5 levels. And I have the ability, if I want to get feather falling boots. I gave up on getting the what I wanted. I was like, yeah, okay. Also, I might just have to upgrade all my different villagers to see what I get. For the sake of villaging. Is it here? Yes. Yeah, I know, but I need, like... for the XP farm, I already had a plan for it, unfortunately. And until I have that done, I can't really get that started. For reals. I've already started it, no less. I could show you in a second. I did get some flint though, so I'm gonna go sell that to one villager. That will be like, wow, you have flint. And be like, yes, I have flint. Let me sell it to you. I don't think I got enough though for, not you, you. Actually, no. So we have two though. This is better, I think. So we'll see if I can't get some flint, but I mean, yeah, I got some more XP, or rather, I got some more crystals. I went down and got the crystals, and if I could buy some glass, who sells glass? It's you, right? No, they all get in the way. Do you? There we go. Like I said, I'm up to 15 levels. I think that's pretty good without an XP farm. Where is it? Where would it be under? The building blocks? I got 16 new ones. Alright. Can see what I'm doing. I have to go up 20 blocks to go down 20 blocks. I have to figure out how I'm gonna do this. Ow. I'm gonna probably end up just having to go back into the whole gathering some more. Down we go. Also, are you gonna do your new tradition or not? As you declared. Oh, okay, give me a second, Snow. One, two, three. I don't think that was it. I think we're just going to name things. I did a placement. So I just do this. It does hurt a little bit, but it'll. Doot. Alright, let's see. How many high am I now? For where it's gonna fall to? That's the question. Alright, so we have one, two, oh. You'd like to call a tree? You said you wanted to be one of the sakura trees, right? Or cherry blossom? Let me go do that real quick. Alright. I have the sign still because I've been focused on trying to get my villager to do something, anything. So let's go do that real quick. As I said, I do need more, to really get my XP farm going. I'm doing this the weird way. Why can't I jump up? Because the idea is a little odd. Hopefully it'll work. I don't know if it will or not. I'm hoping it will. I think it should work. But I'm never sure. Alright. So we'll just make it this tree. You said... Why? You know what? I'm not gonna ask. Also, did I spell it? Did I just? Are you sure it's not like? We'll leave it like that for now. Alright. As I was saying though, I need to count now the blocks, because I'm not sure how many I need. I think I have to go back down and try and get more crystals, which will be agonizing, but I do want to get the XP farm up and running. I'm starting to think I really should just either go raid another village that I find that will have a church, I guess, a temple. Or I need to go find another fortress. Either way is not going to be pleasant for me, but I might need to. Alright, let me count now. So, from here to this ceiling, because it's going to fall from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 8. I need to almost triple that. All because I thought it'd be interesting for it to go up, for people, like, just to look like it's going up and then see them go down. No. Alright, but I can be careful, I can get the crystals, and then I can go back. Super easy without interacting with the other things. Which is all I gotta do. I gotta see if I can't get a little bit more sparklies. Just for the sake of tinted glass. You know, I have to wonder if they're going to just villager trades anyway, why not have the wandering trader sell tinted glass? I mean, it's not that OP, especially if it was a villager. Or a wandering trader, you know? And I honestly think that would actually be very interesting to have. Or just have him sell amethyst in general. I see. Okay. I see. I'm not... back to... I guess what I was saying. But yeah, I think it'd be an interesting if they really are gonna go through with these changes and they're not gonna go change, then they should add in other trades that are more interesting if they're going to do this. You know? You need to have something that brings in the excitement. I don't think it's exciting, but it'd be like, now instead, maybe you can get tinted glass from a villager. Not necessarily a librarian. And like I said, maybe a wandering trader, just the sake of it all. I'm hoping no mobs, because they hurt me. Not because they actually hurt me, but just in case. Alright, that's true. It would be cool if they would add more items to the game, but they're not... I mean, they do that anyway, to some extent, you know? To the detriment of the inventory system. Hello. Those aren't grown yet. But I've been sitting right above them, so I was hoping for this. Nice. Oh, there's another one. Alright. This one looks like it's here. I mean, look at this. Oh. There was a block. Cool. That one's a full block, or full one. There we go. Yeah, okay, that's I've got plenty. Okay, perfect. No, I do get it. Yeah, no, I do agree. It'd be cool if they would do something like that. Heck, as I've said, I wish they would do more themed updates that are really themed, not like what they claim are themed. Like, I think it'd be cool if they did an actual, like, forest update. Where they added a whole bunch of new trees that adds a whole, like, new type of block. Like, a whole, like, maybe, like, you could have the wood for, like, potentially 10, 12 trees. Like, especially considering a lot of it's, like, just seems to be copy-pasted as far as coding goes, anyway, to some extent. And it would actually feel like more of an update, if I'm being totally honest. The concept that... Because they missed the point with the, I would say with the both the wild update and then to the current one, the Tales and Trails. Honestly, doesn't feel terribly themed. It feels like they thought about it after the fact. And we're like, ugh. And we're like, let's call it this. And it's like, but it doesn't really fit together. Like, yeah, that's modding, I know. Oh, I don't disagree. I honestly do not disagree with you on that. Modding, like I said, if they go through with their current change, I probably will flip to modded. Just because I do dislike how they're handling the villagers. Or planning to handle the villagers. And yeah, the irony is, if I'm gonna be totally honest, this feels like how a modder would decide to make the game more quote-unquote difficult. Weirdly enough. I know this probably sounds counterintuitive, but it really does feel that way somewhat. Like, artificially trying to make it more quote-unquote difficult by removing things. But not in a well thought out way like most modders would. But like going, well, this part of the mod pack I feel is OP, so therefore I'm removing it kind of vibe. to it almost. Which is crazy because they're I'm sure. I'm just saying it's a weird thing. Or choice to make specifically. Especially considering you don't have to do it that way. There's 1,000 other ways to make the game quote unquote more difficult if you're really going to do that. Or make it more worthwhile to explore. I mean, the reason that the 1.20 so far has not really encouraged exploration wasn't because it was the new items were no good. It's just that most of these items are not useful for single-player worlds, so single-player worlds are not going to change a whole lot. Yet they're clearly annoyed that single-player worlds didn't change a whole lot. I feel like they have to add more things. It's just like, but that wasn't the problem. The problem here is, I live on a single-player world here, right? I'm not looking at my armor. If I am looking at my armor, it's just to be like, oof, man, my armor's very beat up. So why would I go looking for something to make it look fancy overall? Maybe if I'm like super in the mood to do something like that. But as an overall, it's doesn't really work as a concept. To be like, well, obviously this would be what you want. It's not. There we go. There are a couple pieces of wheat. Whereas, say, if they had added... And honestly, for the pots, there's no reason to use the pots. So, that's the reason there. For that one. Because... And I've proven it with a... Yeah, I mean, that would be fine. That would make some sense as a, to make the game slightly harder. Without, like, ruining the current integrity of the game. Heck, all they would have had to do was add new books you have to go out to go find. Maybe they could have, you know, a book they could have added would be something that would make walking through the mud, like, maybe faster or something. Like, they could have made, like, rain boots kind of thing. And then you can only get that from the swamp village. And then they could have it the mud slow you down just slightly. Just slightly. To update it. Because the mud hasn't been around as long as villagers themselves have had been, right? So it'd be a lot more acceptable to be like, yeah, okay, making it slower to walk on mud, that's fair. And then especially if you have an enchantment that you can get that would let you do that. Or maybe you have, like... But you could potentially add / include things that would make it easier to go around in a specific biome. And then have the villagers of that biome sell that specific enchantment, item, etc. And it would encourage going and finding those villagers just to check out what they do, and beyond that, then, if you're planning on going to that, like, biome, you might decide to take this item / enchantment. I could have seen doing something like that. Dude, there's 1,000 jobs you can do. Hey! What are you saying? You want rabbit? No, man. Although I do... That's true, they could have added more bosses or curses. As I said before, I think that what they could, like, one thing I think could have been interesting is if they were to add a boss that you can only find with the specific, like, areas and chants, right? And then beyond that, what you would do is it could have, like, a curse. Possibly. What I was going to say is, and then basically the boss could drop, like, a material that either does something for building or something for redstone or both So that you have those people happy with it overall. I mean, part of why people didn't like the Warden is because unless you're a very specific type of player, it's just annoying. It's just a hassle. It's literally thrown into there to make your game play worse, or your game experience not really harder, just kind of worse. Sure. Or the boss could drop a unique enchantment. That would work. That would make some sense too, as a logical reason to go after such a powerful thing. Like, yes, you could catch like or maybe you have or maybe they drop an item that lets you actually remove curses. For people who don't want to have the curse on, like they got equipment and they're like, I want to remove the curse. That could actually be cool because they removed all ability to remove curses from enchanted gear that have been cursed. That could be an interesting thing to do. Or, as I've said before, something I think could have been cool is instead of just declaring all the enchantments are I said this like a couple days ago, but like instead of like just deciding that no, villagers can't sell top tier enchantments, blah 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 blah, instead what they could do is they could make the enchantments slightly less powerful, not a lot but slightly, and then add some sort of boss that would allow you to take your enchantments up to another level that would be slightly better than the current top level, but from a boss. It'd be ever so slight. It wouldn't necessarily need to, but it would be a good way to give that quote-unquote balance. Where maybe it's not as good as it was, but still pretty good overall, and you leave the villagers alone, and instead you basically just add something that allows you to go to another level of enchanting, but you have to go fight a boss. That's more in-game. And and then from that you get equipment that was slightly better than the original equipment. Not the same level, because that would be taking away, but slightly better. So it just becomes slightly worse beforehand, before getting the item, and slightly better after. That's a good way to effectively balance the game, to let you allow people to have what they want, and then still potentially have the game become slightly harder. That's true. They could add pets. They could add where, like, maybe instead of just taming a wolf, maybe instead you could buy a dog or a cat. I mean, you could still possibly do the other route as well, but to make the game more, like, just in general, like, give something more to buy from villagers than just what you already got. And heck, maybe you could have turtles. Maybe you could buy a turtle that's a little turtle that, like, if you feed it, it can give you a buff. Or remove a debuff kind of thing. True. That's true. Having biome-specific pets would actually be pretty clever. Then you could have, like, jungles, maybe they sell ocelot pet cats. Not specifically ocelots, but the cats that are savanna cats. If they don't want to have ocelots become cats. I'm not saying that they shouldn't or should, but I'm just gonna say, why not have something that... It would also be a nice little nod to that, if you will. Like, at least sell to... not you. You? You? Yeah, no, well, yeah, you're fine. I mean, it would actually be a very interesting idea, like, just overall. There's 1,000 ways they could have handled it, and they did none of them. Because in reality, they don't want you to actually explore to find villagers, they want you to stop looking for villagers. Which is kind of silly. As I said, I feel less like necessarily lazy, more like bad modding team. Like, teenagers. It almost feels like a teenager is the one making these decisions. You know? Because a teenager would be going, oh, this is difficult, so you should just remove it / nerf it. Rather than, like, someone who'd actually be older. Not necessarily a young adult, but you get to be older that goes, why remove a playstyle just because? Or instead, you could just... Hello, Knights of Ashen Roses. We were discussing the nerf again. More about, like, how we feel like it makes the developers look. I mean, how are ya? Oh, did you not know what they're gonna do to villagers? Basically, they're gonna make it so that you have to go to a specific biome to get specific trades, and you'll never be able to get a top level enchantment from villagers ever again after this. A top level enchant. Also, well, this one I think is a less important one. They are also removing the ability to zombie cure multiple times, and get the discount. Although at the same time, I'm left with that that's just punishing people who maybe have issues with zombies, and are like, yeah, whatever. Because yeah, getting most of your enchants down to a level getting your chance on one emerald, you could say it's a little crazy, but at the same time, I mean, once that point is there, then all people will do is they'll set up they'll set up other types of farms, like a raid farm. So, honestly, it seems like a silly one to add. Silly thing at this point. Might as well just leave it as is. Well, no, I'm not sure what you mean. Basically, though, like I was saying, though, part of the problem is, think of a plains villager. Basically, from now on, a plains villager, or rather, not now on, but once the update comes, you'll never be able to get mending from a plains villager. You'll never be able to get fortune from a plains villager. You'll never be able to get pretty much anything other than, like, 5 trades from a plains villager. And each villager will only have about 5 trades, I think, and they're completely removing the fishing enchantments from villagers, and they're removing the dude, you don't have to go in there. They're removing the trident enchantments, both of which is kind of crazy to remove in its entirety. Oh, and also basically it makes parity between Java and Bedrock all the more apparent. Considering, I believe its sweeping edge does not exist on Bedrock. So, these are just some of the things they're doing. Or